Thank God for this victory. We give all the glory to Him. We give all the honor to Him. I know this is the first for us, and so we're very happy. I'm happy personally for the school. Naman that it was a small school, and yet we were able to overcome a lot of things to get here. I know this is just the preseason. It's a long way to go for us, but just for today, we want to celebrate it. Okay, it is a big victory for the school, for the organization. Yeah, well, I really have to give it to LaSalle. They surprised a lot of teams this season, this tournament, and as we expected it, they're going to play very good defense against us. I think they did a good job against Bobby Ray early, and I felt we lost our discipline in the first half, but. What I like about the boys is they play for each other. Okay, when we were struggling, you could see even in the court they were huddling up. They were trying to communicate, trying to encourage one another, and I think that's the big difference of our team now compared to last year. This team is together. So I'm just happy that we were able to get to this point of the tournament. Okay, just being in the finals was already good for me, but winning it is more sweeter.
Do you think that you surprise did you make a surprise na rin sa other teams by winning this championship?
Yes, kasi yung mga natalo din namin this tournament, yun din yung mga nahirapan kami last season eh. So at least I know UAAP is a completely different tournament, but at least in the back of the minds of these teams tinalo namin, at least they'll be wary against us, and at least meron namang konting takot when they play against us. Dati pag pumapasok kami ng court, parang kaming takot sa kalaban eh, diba? So at least we have that confidence already coming into the UAAP.
So Coach, after the preseason and a month before the UAAP, how can you assess your team and what do you think is still lacking?
I still believe kahit nagnanalo kami, we're still a work in progress. Eh. That's why I told the boys after yung huddle namin ngayon, briefing namin, but let's use this championship, let's use this victory to motivate us to get better, to improve ourselves. Hindi yung parang magre-relax na kami, we will be complacent, and then now we will think that we just have to show up and win the game. So I remind the boys, I continue to remind the boys na we're just good as our last game. Diba? Coming into the UAAP, 0-0 lahat yan.
Erase mo na yung itong preseason.
Yeah.
Nakakaroon pa ng tendency na pag nakalaban ulit si Ateneo, mas mahirapan ngayon. Siyempre, kayo champion ng Pilipinas.
Yeah, I think so. I believe so. Kasi unang-una, they know now how to play us. Alright, number two, everybody is after us now. Everybody will prepare for us. So, I think that's also another motivating factor for us para to improve and prepare very well the coming UAAP season.
Coach, yung malaking factor this tournament si talagang last year talagang ibang-iba yung laro niya from itong preseason ng mga cycles.
Yeah, well, MB had a lot of personal problems last year. Nobody knew that, but remember he was out of the off-season last year. He didn't play for us the whole off-season. He had a personal problem. So when he came back, he didn't even join our training camp last year. So he was really out of sync in terms of the team, no? And then he was able to regain his form in the second round last year. So, but after the season, we had talked and he gave his commitment that he's going to really focus this year, and I think he showed it. I'm very proud of his improvement. He's now a 3-point shooter. That's another weapon for us. Kasi alam naman natin NU, you say NU, it's always Bobby Ray Parks. We try to add other players, involve other players in terms of scoring.
Coach, NU and Lasal for the finalists, hindi kayo pumasok sa Final Four. So would you say na is it quite open race to the Final Four with most of you both teams entering the finals of the game?
I think so. Winning the FilOil does not guarantee us the Final Four. It's still everybody still has a lot of chances to make it. Alam naman natin, the other teams are as competitive as us. Just so happened that probably we were a little bit sharper than the others during this tournament.
Coach, si Bobby Ray Parks, he was already dominant last year in the UAAP. What changed or what's the biggest improvement na helped your team to win this championship kay Bobby Ray?
Si Bobby Ray kasi more than the scoring, there's a lot of intangibles that he gives the team. If you notice, he's our #1 stopper also. If there's a guy that we need to stop, we give it to him. So, doble ang trabaho niya. And aside from that, he's our spiritual leader. So, he has matured a lot from last year. He has learned how to cope up with the calls of the refs, the physicality. Okay, so naiintindihan niya how the game is played here. Kasi alam mo naman, bago siya last year, parang pag nagbangga mo siya, he reacts to it and then he loses his focus. But this year, it's kind of given him already mindset na this is how it's going to be played and I have to be ready for this type of game. So, and of course, si Bobby Ray, siya yung siya yung #1 player that really works hard in practice. So if your leader works hard in practice, everybody follows. May hiya ka sa kanya kasi he never relaxes in practice. Talagang always intense, always committed. And then he holds everybody accountable. When you're slacking, he'll tell you straight. But in a nice way. And I think that's also one of the reasons why the team is closer because of him.
Coach, what do you think sino yung mga bagong players na mag-step up for the coming season?
Kung sino yung mga nakita mo dito, these are the players that we were really hoping to step up for us.
Any new recruits for the season? Any new recruits?
Wala na, ito na yun.
Can you win the UAP championship with the way things went?
Well, there's no guarantee, but I think we can. I think Ateneo can. UST can. Alright? So, it's hard to say kasi alam mo, the difference between professional and amateur. So professional, parang makikita mo talaga yung yung magiging reporter ka na. Diba? Yung nakikita mo na pag malakas ang talent, diba? Most likely they're gonna win. Pero sa amateur, hindi. One game, the team will play well. The next game, all of a sudden, parang nangyari? What happened?
Just 4 weeks going to be
4 weeks na lang ba?
Yeah, 1-1, yeah. So how do you plan to sustain this level or this level you're
Yeah, that's one of the things that we are going to talk about after this. How to manage our how to manage our practices going to the UAP. We don't want to peak early. We don't want naman to slack off. So we have to manage. We have to manage the balance.
Sino rookie mo coach here?
Rookies namin? Wala kami rookies. Remember last year lahat rookies. So ngayon puro second year na.
Pero kung galing makuha
Si Jay Alejandro will not play for us this season. So bata pa RP muna siya.
Tingin mo ba di pa nagpipig yung team? Natitempo mo yung...
It's hard to say, but when we went to China, parang I got concerned kasi I thought that when we went to China, that teams will beat us, because they're tall, they're big. But the way we played in China, parang we were playing very well. We were beating these teams. We almost beat a professional team. So parang, ano ba, bakit? So kaya nga, my job is just to pull them back a little bit, make sure that they don't pick too early, and then also maintain that hunger. Kasi importante, kahit nanalo kami ngayon, dapat may hunger pa rin kami.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.